welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So we're just gonna do an oracle read for you guys, see what's coming up and all that good stuff. So let's see what's going on with the Cancer. Okay, we have the five-lined skink, delight in daring. Okay, that's a risk-taking card. And we have the Asian elephant, honor lineage. Okay, ancestry right there. Let's see, one more oracle card for you guys. See what's coming up for Cancer. Okay, we have the nuthatch. That looks like a bird. Yeah, the nuthatch. Change your perspective. There you go. Okay. So there's something you probably need to, there's some bold action that you probably have to take here. And it looks like there's some kind of legacy for you to fulfill, but you probably won't fulfill it in a way that's expected of you. And that might be something that you have to come to terms with and to take a risk with. But let's see. Okay. Just going to refer to the book because this is a completely new deck. So I want to know exactly what the author had in mind with these oracle cards. Okay, so the five-lined skink. Five-lined skink is an adrenaline junkie, the evil and evil of the lizard world. This speed demon flashes his bright blue tail, baiting hawks and snakes. Catch me if you can. Skink trills, diving into a crevice. Skink knows he's super fast, but that's not why he baits the big boys. His superpower is beyond speed. Skink can lose his tail and live, so he flicks it around like a bright blue flag and then scurries for the shadows, tackling as he goes. Skink reminds you to delight in daring, that to really live, you have to be willing to risk your tail. This might even be risking, I don't want to say your reputation, but maybe the idea that people have of you. Maybe going against what people expect of you. Okay, the Asian elephant honor lineage. Let's see. Elephant stands in the river of time, honoring the past and nurturing the future, always feeling the lines of lineage radiating both forward and back. She remembers her ancestors, the mastodons and the mammoths, the long extinct cousins in this ancient family, and knows she is a link in the chain of life. Her daughters will someday be matriarchs and then mere bone fossils that will someday point to a species that no longer exists. You too are a link, a bridge between what came before and what is yet to come. As you move through your life, honor not only what is past, but what is yet to be. Okay. And in whatever change that you might be making here, this is also saying that don't think it's a disappointment either. Don't think it's a disappointment to yourself or a disappointment to the people around you who love you most. Okay, so the nuthatch. I don't know what's going on with my voice, so apologies if you hear that raspiness. Okay, up is down and down is up. To nuthatch, it really doesn't matter. This little bird has no trouble when life gets topsy-turvy. A backward pointing toe lets this quirky friend walk down tree trunks while other birds can only climb up. Is nuthatch simply being contrarian, or is going against the grain serving some special purpose? Here's a hint. When you flip everything over, the world looks dramatically different. This allows Nuthatch to store his winter seed stash in plain sight for him, but to other birds it's hidden by folds in the bark. Nuthatch reminds you to approach your usual problems from a different direction. A change of perspective makes all the difference. So, um, I also do feel like there's something here that people probably won't understand to the depth that you do because obviously it's your experience, but also they may not know all the moving parts in a situation. So let's say there's a connection or a relationship that you want to leave, and this um, on paper was a perfect person for you, and all your family and friends would not understand why this is a decision you would make, and maybe feel like you're making the wrong decision. But I do feel like you have the support of your ancestors here, and you know what's best for you, and not to be afraid to release anything that you know is no longer serving you, or to take a leap into something that you know would serve you best. Um, so that's what I'm getting from here. I actually want to pull some tarot cards for you guys. I haven't done this. Um, my tarot cards are right here. Give me a quick second. I'm going to see because I would like to clarify what's exactly going on here. Okay. So, Cancer. Let's see. Let's clarify for Cancer what is going on. I'm going to shuffle here. Okay. Can we clarify here what this message is for Cancer? Ooh, um, ooh, okay. Just one card at a time, please. Two keep jumping out, so I'm going to take it. Knight of Cups reversed. Four of Swords, okay. Gives me like a meditative state, something you've been thinking about for a while, and you've been trying to look at all the angles and aspects of it. The King of Swords, trying to be as logical as possible. I'm feeling a disconnect here. The Devil, oh, Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands reverse. Okay, so I think it's okay. This is something that you've definitely come to terms with, where you have tried to um, um, the word is on the tip of my tongue. You've tried to reason around the situation ever since you felt a detachment, like an emotional detachment from it, or like an emotional, like finickiness. Sometimes, like, you feel you don't feel the same about something, but like you can't really quite put words to it, or can't really quite pinpoint what it is. So you kind of go into your mind to comb through um, you weigh the do's and don'ts, or the pros and cons, really. Um, and I think in doing that, in thinking about that, you realize that it's not anything worth struggling over, or being in pain over, or being in conflict over. It's something that honestly, you're putting your sword down in this regard. Um, and it's a decision that you should trust, because I don't think anyone would know the best decision for you. I don't think anyone outside of yourself would really, really know the extent to of like the extent of what you've been dealing with, you know? Knight of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. Something that you probably intended to give to long term, and you were there for the long haul kind of thing. But I think you're turning that around and having patience with yourself, in that whatever the result of this release or leaping forward would be, um, that you at least give yourself some time and space, um, to get acclimated with whatever it is that you're going to be bringing in, this change here. Yeah. So I hope that resonated. Um, and I wasn't too all over the place. It's very important to me that I articulate exactly what it is that I see in these cards, and sometimes it's hard for me to find the words. So I hope that's something that resonated for you guys. And if it did, if you could like, comment, share, subscribe. I really love doing readings, so I appreciate you for being here, watching my channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Later.